Ladies, I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. You are not the main character. Not in someone else's world, only in your own world. And the reason why I say this is because so many people lack self-confidence because they are too worried about what the other person thinks of them, when really and truly they are not thinking about you at all. The same way you are not thinking about them, they are not thinking about you. We will have our own problems in our lives. So what's really stopping you from being confident and stepping out of your shell? What is it? I'll tell you the answer. It's you. It's all up here. It is your self-esteem, it's your thoughts, it's how you perceive yourself. So you are not the main character in someone else's world, but you sure as hell are the main character in your own world. If you are somebody that worries about what other people think about you, or you lack confidence, maybe you're a little bit shy when you're meeting new people, or you wish you could be a little bit more outspoken, without going too in detail, I'm going to share some very quick wins that I do to give myself a confidence. Now, the first one is practicing positive self-talk. Now, if you're somebody that talks about yourself in your own head, you say to yourself, I'm so awkward, or I'm too scared what that person might think about me, you are the person that's actually blocking your confidence over here. But it's a very easy fix because it's literally just how you speak to yourself. Your subconscious is absorbing everything around you at every point in time. So if you're constantly saying to yourself, I'm so awkward, I'm too shy, they're not gonna like me, you are actually programming yourself to believing that it's not true. So rather than saying to yourself, I'm so awkward, say to yourself, I'm learning to be more social and I am becoming more brave. Speak to yourself in a way that's actually going to encourage and support the action that you want to take, not do the opposite, because that's going to lead to you just not feeling confident and having low self-esteem. Think of it like this: if I am in a situation, whether it be at work or at a social gathering, and I have to meet new people, one of the things that I am going to say to myself is, it's fine, they're going to like me, and if they don't like me, who cares? You probably aren't going to see these people again, or better yet, you probably just won't care in a year's time anyway. Like I said, you aren't the main character, so they're not going to be thinking about you anyway. Remember this when you go to approach people. Another thing that I tend to do when I approach people is just say to myself, everybody is open to receiving who I am. It might not be the case, but if you tell yourself that everybody is looking forward to speaking to you and everybody is open to knowing about you, you're going to feel more confident, because you're going to think to yourself, well, actually nobody around me is judging me. If people are open and welcome to receiving you, it means that they're excited to meet you, and that will then internally just boost your mood a little bit and make you feel better about engaging or initiating that conversation with somebody. It's all mind tricks. It's literally all in your mind. It sounds ridiculous when I'm saying this, and you might try this the first time and think, well, that didn't work. But it's the more and more you do it. Once you've done this, you've made an action that has taken you out of your shell that you didn't think you were going to do, like for example speaking to that guy across the room, or making conversation about something that you heard, or joining a conversation that you wouldn't normally. Say to yourself, I'm so glad I did that. It's how you boost your confidence. It's just celebrating those really small wins. It seems like nothing, just making a conversation with someone, and for some people it will be nothing, but for you, if this was a big deal, celebrate that. That's your small win. That is it. This is how you boost your confidence, by doing these small things one step at a time, or adding to these small things. You will eventually have amassed so many achievements that you didn't think you were going to do. Speaking to yourself positively and by celebrating your wins. My next quick confidence boosting tip is to just listen to some music before you're going to an event that is going to be super social. If you're an introvert, I'm mainly speaking to you. If you're going to an event that's going to be super social and you feel like it's going to drain you somewhat, or you're just not looking forward to having all the small talk, because I absolutely hate small talk, listen to some music. Listen to that song that is going to get you up and feeling amazing about yourself. So for me, I love listening to just gonna make you laugh, but I love listening to Skepta. I love listening to grime. Why do I like listening to it? Not necessarily because of the messages and things that it portrays, but actually it just makes me gangster. If I'm listening to a song and they're talking about how much of a G they are, how much money they've made, I'm gonna be singing along and I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's me as well. So listen to some upbeat music. It will get you in the mood. Everybody needs to have one song that just gets them out of bed in the morning, that makes them think like, I am the shit. You need to find that one song, and you need to have that song ready for when you are about to go into a new environment or a new situation that you don't feel confident about. Listen to it. If you've got a performance coming up and you're not feeling good about it, listen to that song 5 minutes before, and I'm telling you now, you're gonna feel great. Surround yourself with positive people. This is my tip number 4. Surrounding yourself with positive people will only make you feel more confident, because these are the people that want to see you succeed. So they're naturally gonna be bigging you up. Now, I don't necessarily agree that external validation, which is essentially getting approval from people around you or having people around you big you up, I don't necessarily believe that that's always the good way, but it all helps, and it shouldn't be something that you necessarily depend on. But again, as I said, it will really help boost your confidence. So yeah, if you're about to do something that is making you feel a little bit unnervy, go and speak to one of those people, one of your support friends, one of your people in your family that always have your back. And I'm telling you now, they are going to gas you up. They're going to gas you up. They're the people you need to speak to before things like this. They're the people that believe in you, probably more than you believe in yourself sometimes. So these are the people you need to surround yourself with. This is why they say that you need to remove toxic people from your life, because toxic people aren't going to have that positive effect. But the people that love you and support you are. Their positivity can rub off on you, and it can make stepping out of your shell feel less intimidating too. And if one of those people are at one of those events or situations with you, bring them along too, to be your little wingman. I'm telling you, it's gonna work. Now, my final thing is just start with small steps. If you are somebody that lacks confidence, start super small. I don't want you to go up to that person and say, hey, and introduce them, tell them about your whole life, and try your very best to try and make them be your friend, because chances are that's too much pressure, it's not gonna work. But I want you to start super small. And this could be literally something as simple as just saying hi to somebody that you wouldn't normally say hi to. This is a great way to start bringing yourself out of your shell, because you're getting used to speaking to people that you don't normally do. You're going to see new reactions and new replies from these people, which is going to get you thinking on how you can start responding to them too. And gradually, I want you to start challenging yourself to take bigger steps. So if you're somebody that normally keeps yourself to yourself, say good morning to somebody when you pass them. That could be a great way to pull yourself out of your shell. Once you've done that, like I said, celebrate your wins. Celebrate the fact that you've just done that. You are now that person that goes up to people and introduces yourself and says hi. But after that, maybe challenge yourself to do something a little bit further, like ask them how their day was, or ask them what their name is, or ask them how they're feeling. Slowly make these little steps to just get yourself out of your shell. What is the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is that maybe they don't like you. So what? Then they won't talk to you. There are 7 billion people in the world, or whatever that number is. It's probably increased, because I only know that from that Justin Bieber song. But my point is, there are so many people in the world. Not everybody's gonna like us, but a lot of people will. So just remember that if somebody doesn't react in the way that you want them to, somebody else probably will. So that is it. These are my quick win tips for boosting your confidence. You notice my videos aren't super long. It's because I like to get straight to the point. I like to have something that you guys can just listen to super quickly, understand, and then maybe just go off and take the action. But with that being said, if you like what you are seeing so far on my channel, make sure you are following my page on Instagram to just see a little bit more about my day-to-day, and make sure you subscribe, because so many of you are watching my videos and not subscribing, guys. Make sure you click down, because I'm posting videos about this stuff every week. And if there is a particular topic that you guys would like to talk about or see covered, please comment this down below on one of my videos and I will get this covered for you. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.